So thank you for coming to everybody. In this talk, I'm going to talk about Zentyal Cloud, the features we are currently providing, and also I'm telling some stories on how you take full benefit of all we are providing. So, Zentyal Cloud. 1 year ago, Nacho presented what was the first alpha of Zentyal Cloud here in the summit. After that, we launched the beta and we went through it during all this year. Today, I'm presenting you the final features that we are providing as a stable way. So, first of all, what is the idea behind Zentyal Cloud? What is Zentyal Cloud intended for? First of all, the philosophy behind Zentyal Cloud is it should be really easy to use for the administrator and for the user, for your users. We have this internal joke we always say, it should be so easy that even a CEO can use it. But it's not a joke. The idea is that we want everyone should be able to use this. And also, it has to simplify your life as a system administrator. Through integration with Zentyal Server, we want to provide you with the features that help you when using this platform, but also when using Zentyal Server, when deploying new ones, or when keeping your Zentyal Server working. Also, we have think a lot about how to make cloud partner ready. What is partner ready? Zentyal business is really based on our partners, and we trust them. The idea behind Zentyal Cloud is the same. We want the partners to feel comfortable with cloud, to be able to add value there, and sell this product easily to their customers. And in this same way, we make Zentyal Cloud very extensible. The idea is that we are providing you with infrastructure or cloud infrastructure, and you can extend it, adding more value to it. So let's have a look to the feature that we are currently providing. First of all, as Jota already said, we are providing directory management, which is users and groups. So from Zentyal Cloud, you can manage all the users and groups for a company. Also, we are offering file hosting for you and for your users, and giving added features on top of what we have with Zentyal Server. So adding features like sharing with other people within the company or outside the company, or backup, automatic backup. So on the backup side, we are offering this file hosting with versioning. So every file you put in Zentyal Cloud gets versioned. And we offer with that point-in-time restore of any folder whenever you want. So if something goes wrong, you can recover from that. Also, Zentyal Cloud offers with desktop and mobile clients to access all your contents or your files or your users. So by installing these applications, you can access your files from everywhere. And as I said, it is synchronized with Zentyal Server. We will have a look to that later. So this is it. This is Zentyal Cloud. As you see, this is a web application, and in this case, we are watching the administrator view and how you can edit a new user. You can see it's very easy. On the left, you have all the users in your company. On the right, you have the profile for one user. In this case, is that easy. Is you create a new user, you fill the form, and the user is there. You want to put the user in some group, you go there and add the group. So nothing fancy. It's just user administration, but in an easy way. The same happens to files. This is a view for any of the users of your company. You can create the user, and after that, the user can log in and see this view. What you can see here is basically the files interface. On the left, you can have your personal folder along with the group folders of people when you share files with people of your company. On the center, we see the folders that you have upload with the dates and so on. Every file you put there get versioned. Also, on the right, you can see the sharing options. We are emphasizing here on Cloud the sharing. You can share any folder with someone within your company or someone from another company just by attaching their email. They will get an email with the share and they can access the files. And depending on the permissions that you set there, they can even edit. Also, Zentyal Cloud provides full audit for every change in files. So you can see there what happened to the files in the past and have an audit of what your users are doing. As I say, also if we want to recover any of that files or the folder, just click there and select the version or the date that we want to recover to. Sorry. Oh. Well, as I said, we are offering also desktop and mobile clients. We have developed a new sync protocol for the files, so we can achieve a really fast synchronization with the desktop and the cloud. So if you want to use Zentyal Cloud from your desktop, you only have to install this, log in, and it will offer you to sync the shares you want, the folders, your folders that you want to share. This client is now available in Windows, Mac, and Ubuntu. Also, we are offering an application for mobile phones to access the files, but at the moment it's available on Android. So with that, you have files in your cloud, in the desktop, in Zentyal server, and in your mobile phone. Let's see how you can integrate Zentyal Cloud with Zentyal server and take benefit of both of them. So first of all, the users and groups. It's as easy as that. When you configure in synchronization tab on Zentyal server to use Zentyal Cloud as your master for syncing your users, you get a full bidirectional sync between Zentyal server and Zentyal Cloud. So if I add a new user in Zentyal Cloud, the user will get synchronized to all your Zentyal servers that are subscribed to Zentyal Cloud and have configured Cloud as a sync way. The same happens if I decide to add a new user in the Zentyal server. It will get synchronized to Cloud, and from that will synchronize to all your infrastructure. So this will really help you on the deploys. Basically, when installing a new Zentyal server, if I already have all my company defined in Zentyal Cloud and some Zentyal servers are already working, I go to the new server and say, okay, use Zentyal Cloud for the users. And it will download all the users you already defined, and you will have them automatically on Zentyal server. The same happens with file synchronization. Probably most of you recognize this view. This is the Samba shares configuration, where you define the folders that will be available through the local network. So just by checking that box, you are saying to Zentyal Cloud that you want to synchronize that folder. So from that moment, all the people in your company can access that folder from your local network through Samba, from Zentyal Cloud, through the web, through desktop, or through mobile, and they can choose. So So that's the idea. And the good thing about this, about the synchronizing the users, synchronizing the files, is that, well, on the file side you are adding obvious features like automatic backup and versioning with point-in-time restore, sharing for your people. The people in your company can start to share that folders with in their daily basics when they are working, and also the synchronization clients. Something that you also can use in files is redundancy. If for any reason you have a hardware failure on your local network and you can no longer access your local shares, you can still go to cloud or use your desktop client and access them. The same happens if, for example, you lose your internet connectivity. You can no longer access Zentyal Cloud, of course, but you still have the files in Zentyal server. At the point that you recover from that, all the files will get synchronized again, so everyone can access. And the good thing I was saying is that at any moment, you might decide not to stop using it, and there is no problem. You can just say, okay, I'm stop using Zentyal Cloud, that's all. Okay, let's talk about private data hosting. We are offering with Zentyal Cloud a way to our partners to host the files for their customers. So the idea behind this is that keeping and maintaining a cloud infrastructure is really difficult. You have to think about a lot of things, and you need a lot of process. You have to think about high availability, how to scale the service, and also we are continually creating new features and upgrading the system. This is something difficult for someone to want to keep a cloud service. So the idea behind private data hosting is that we are in charge of that, so you don't need to worry about that, and you only worry about keeping your data in your data center. If you want to have some privacy, you can, as a partner, host all your files for your customers, and we will keep the service up and running. This is the schema for how that would work. There in your data center, you install the software, you have the hardware, so you host all the files. When some of your customers want to access the files, they go to cloud, and cloud asks you for the files to your data center. If you are interested in this technology, tomorrow we have some presentation on how to deploy that part on your data center. This is based on OpenStack Swift with some Zentyal added code, and it's a really interesting talk. Tomorrow Jesus will give a workshop on how to deploy this thing. So if you are a partner and you are interested in hosting cloud files, for sure you shouldn't miss that talk. But that's the idea. So we want you to keep your privacy. Now let's see, as I said at the beginning, how to extend Zentyal Cloud. You may be a partner, or you may be a company who wants to add some other applications apart from Zentyal Cloud, and that's fine, and we like that. So we offer you with a way of doing that. What is the idea? As we already saw, we are already syncing all the users with Zentyal Server, and all the users in Zentyal Server get stored in the Zentyal Server LDAP. So you can connect at any moment any of the applications you want. Here you have some examples to that LDAP, and that's very typical when you want to deploy new applications, but still having the same root system for the users. So you only have to define the user once, and once it is defined, that user can log into every application in the company. That's very useful. So after synchronizing the LDAP with Zentyal Server, you connect there any of these applications of any other one. And this is a really good way for a partner to add some value to Zentyal Server plus Zentyal Cloud solution, because you can adapt to the client, your customer needs. Also for any company willing to install any other application, it's very handy. So if you get the full idea of Zentyal Cloud, think about having some company with Active Directory already deployed. You can go there, install Zentyal Server, synchronize that Active Directory with Zentyal Server, and connect that Zentyal Server to cloud. So at some point, you will be able to get rid of that Active Directory, provide all your Active Directory things with Zentyal Server, files in local, all your users there, and synchronize the files and the users with cloud. After that, all the people in the company will be able to access the files through server, through Zentyal Server, through the web, and whatever you want. And also, if you extend Zentyal Cloud with that, that's the complete solution. So that's the features that we are currently offering as part of this Zentyal Cloud stable release. I can give you some details on the future, not too much, but I can already say that we are already working on integrate open chains in Zentyal Cloud along with Samba. So at some point we will be offering that. And that's pretty much all. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you very much, Carlos. I think there will be plenty of questions.
Okay.
We have.
That was
you have the
fast.
microphone. Okay, we have a question over there.
Hi. Just
Hi.
about the clients you can
Yep.
use in your computer.
Mhm.
You said Ubuntu only, as Ubuntu One does, for example, or
No.
Linux, or
I say Ubuntu because we are officially supporting Ubuntu, but the client truly is written in Python indeed. So probably it works on any Linux machine, in any Linux desktop. So that's for sure. But we are offering support for Ubuntu.
Okay, thank you.
But for sure, it's really easy to make it work in any other desktop. So, any other question?
More questions? Yes.
Okay, so you mentioned synchronization with all your Zentyal servers.
Mhm.
Now let's suppose I have a Windows server, and this Windows server has a Windows-only application with users, and you also have a Zentyal server. Okay, so they are both additional controllers. They are controllers of the domain, and the Zentyal server is synchronized with the cloud. Will be this infrastructure able to manage the user from the cloud and then replicate not only to the Zentyal servers, but also extend to the other Windows servers I need to run my Windows-only applications?
Yeah, sure. Having that you have synchronized Zentyal server with that Windows Active Directory, if you create a new user in cloud, it will get synchronized to Zentyal server, and through Shamba, it will get synchronized to Windows. So your user will also be able to access to that application connected to the Active Directory.
Okay. Something else?
Okay then. So
All right. We're running a bit ahead of time, so
Okay, yeah.
so that's
maybe
cool.
I went too fast.
Um,
If any of you want to have a look to Zentyal Cloud, later we can have a demo on the demo side there with these people.
okay. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Carlos.
Thank you.